So, since this one's gonna take a little longer. God, jeez. Okay, here we go. The school utensil tier list. Now, we've all been in school here. I'm joined by my man Shrimp, and we are going to knock this one out. Shrimp, are you prepared?
I am never not ready.
Let's get it. We have S through F tier for the school utensils. First one starting out, the gel pens. Okay, I was not a big gel pen user. I did, in fact, have a penis between my legs. So, I never really used these.
I think that they were way too overhyped, because I would hear people, like, say, dude, check out my gel pen! And then I would get one eventually and use it, and then immediately switch back to the old classic Bic.
It's just a pen with glitter, right? That's essentially all it is. So, yeah. C tier is like, I'm thinking even D tier. But C tier because it looks pretty. I'm okay with C tier for the gel pens.
Yeah, I don't know how to put it, but like the fact that it looks cool as fuck. Right. That's why everyone wants it, you know?
Yeah. Gonna piss off the 7th graders. Oh no, my target audience. Damn. Next one's just a thin Sharpie pen. I gotta put this high tier. There's nothing as satisfying. I think at least A. Compared to some of the heavy hitters on this tier list though, I mean, I'm thinking A. Like, there was nothing more satisfying than getting, like, the thinnest Sharpie ever. It felt beautiful.
Wherever you go, there's like clones.
Right.
There's just so many of them. You never run out of them. They're cheap, expendable, but you never run out.
And it's satisfying. It's beautiful. I love it. That's an A tier. All right. What is this, a protractor? I forget the name of this one.
Yeah, that's a
protractor. Yep, I'm on my knowing names shit. I used it a total of 3 times in school, even when you were supposed to use it. It's like a ruler, but better. Like, I think ruler is gonna be like D tier, like C tier maybe, because of its functionality. But like,
that might be the highest it gets.
Right? Yeah. I don't know. Whatever this gets, the ruler has to get like a tier lower. So I'm thinking like D tier for this. It's not at all on the same tier as like a gel pen, but I'm thinking D tier. But I don't know because it's really not that bad. But I'll put it below the gel pens. Yeah, I'll put it below the gel pens. Where there are 2 pairs of scissors, because one is the small pair and one is like the big actual pair. Pencils, I mean, come on. B tier. Mid tier, like it's the one thing you need at all points in times.
Yeah.
B tier. What even is this that I'm looking at?
At first I thought it was one of those like back scratcher things, but now I'm not. Those look like some kinds of markers.
Yeah,
but
they're markers.
Small to distinguish what exactly they are.
I mean, it's just a marker. They're dry
generic.
Are they dry erase? You know what these probably are? I think these are the markers with the scents on them from elementary school.
Oh,
I think that's what these are. S tier immediately if that's what those are.
If that's what they are.
If that's what they are, we'll just say that's what they are. This is our tier list. I mean, I don't see them anywhere else on the list. I think that's what these are. If they're the ones with the scents, easiest S tier of my life. I would be sitting in art class huffing that shit.
I remember that. I was right there with you.
That's easiest S tier in my life.
But markers. You don't want to get those mixed up with the one kind of dry erase marker that like it wasn't supposed to smell, but as soon as you open it, you heard that signature sound and it smelled terrible.
I think those are just the
whole room is
those are just the knockoff Expo brands when the teachers want to save money.
Yeah,
that's all that is. Okay, markers. I'm feeling above, like, top of C tier maybe for markers. I'm not a big marker lover.
I always had a bit of like a rough experience with those thick ass markers because I would like somehow without trying I would get so much marker just on my fingers, and then like I'd be putting the caps back on and somehow I'd always like snap the little bits of meat of my fingers in between them and it hurts like hell.
Oh shit, Infamous is here. What's going on?
There we go.
Yeah, I don't fuck with markers. I'm a crayon lover. D tier. I'm glad we agree on D tier. I thought D tier was gonna make people angry, but I agree with D tier on the markers. Yeah, I'm okay. thick Sharpie. Bro, you are so obsessed with the fucking Sharpies. Like, all you want is the fucking Sharpie marker. Jesus. Sharpies aren't D tier. I mean, come on, they're a permanent marker. They're very useful. It's all I know. Fair enough. They're not D tier, right? I don't know. I mean, I've only ever used Sharpies to like label things, and they're very good at that. They're top of D. Above markers? Yeah, I guess that's kind of controversial.
I gotta go at least C. Like,
yeah, I mean, they're above markers just because they're more useful. I think they're above everything in C tier. I'm thinking bottom of B. Like, they're just an essential. Like, you need a permanent marker for certain things.
Yeah.
Kinda, sometimes. In adulthood, more so.
Oh, the next thing is the same thing, but with all the colors and shit.
Just with a bunch of colors, yeah, like, just above that in B tier. I don't know. That sounds right to me. A long ruler. What is this? Is this a yardstick?
Yeah, the yardstick.
The yardstick. Oh, easily above the protractor. Just because it's bigger. The meter stick. Jesus Christ! Get that British shit out of here. Get that rest of the world shit out of here.
Dumbass metric user.
Yeah, I'm a meter. I love meat. I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's not as useful as a protractor though. Like you never really find yourself needing a yardstick. I'm thinking, but is it a yardstick though? Because I see the 3 holes in it. Here, let me zoom in. You see that? There's 3 holes in it. I think this is just a normal ruler.
Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. No, wait, now that you're zoomed in, can we get a better look at the markers in S tier?
Oh yeah.
See what they might actually be.
I think. Oh wait, are they just glitter markers?
I think they're just glitter markers. I don't know.
Oh well, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if they're just glitter markers, then they go like just below the gel pens because gel pens are cooler. Yeah. Well, that's disappointing. I don't know why those aren't on this list, but if they were, that's easy S tier. I think the yardstick.
It's definitely next to the protractor. I just don't know which side.
Yeah. But that makes me wonder why there's 2 different rulers. I guess this is just a centimeter ruler, which goes even below it. I'm putting that like D tier, below the markers in D tier, because a centimeter only ruler is stupid. Why don't you just get an actual ruler at that point? You know what I mean?
So what the fuck is the blue thing?
Okay, this blue thing, I have no earthly idea what this is. I mean, I can zoom in on it, but that's not going to help me.
Ruler. Yeah, it looks like a.
It's a flexible ruler. Why can't we get
finally
rulers? I mean, that's I get style points, but like
the ruler, but with curves.
Yeah, I mean it's style points, a little above the centimeter ruler.
My problem is like, what if you need a straight edge, but the straight edge is just fucking standing up off the paper? You know? Like,
yeah, like what if the straight edge just wiggles? Like then what? Okay, God, what is this called?
That's called a compass.
That's a compass.
Not that
okay.
kind of compass.
Yeah, not the compassy compass. The again, I've used a compass a total of like 3 times.
About as much as the protractor.
Right. So, like, whenever I've needed a protractor, I've needed a compass, I feel like. So, I mean, its utility is fascinating, I guess. We're here in F tier.
This is how you draw circles.
Yeah, I think F tier is appropriate for the good old-fashioned compass. Sorry, compass. I feel like it's not that bad, but compared to everything else we got on here, it's definitely not up there. F tier is fair, I think. The electric pencil sharpener, I gotta go S.
Gotta go. Yeah,
it's
definitely up there. That's like the kind where no matter what, you put it in your pencil and it just you don't have to apply much pressure. You just slide it in there and it perfectly sharpens it every single time. And if it ever went down, you knew your life was over.
Right. For sure. And then you'd have to hand grind it, and when you hand grind it, your pencil comes out like a shiv. So it's good.
It's a fucking person shank.
It's good in the best way possible. It's just real easy to use. You didn't have to shove it in. The best possible ones. Easy. The big notebooks. Oh, so this is going to be a battle of preference. So we got the big notebooks, and then next we got the little composition books.
Yeah. I'm a big notebook enjoyer.
Notebook enjoyer. Notebook is A tier. I gotta say.
Composition books.
Composition books are like B tier, like just above the Sharpies. I don't know, maybe even below the Sharpies. I'm thinking this big one. A tier, top of A tier, composition books, bottom of B. I'm okay with that. Calculator, I mean,
it's a life-saving device.
If you would have asked me 10 years ago, is the calculator, like, what tier is it? I would say S tier. But now we have calculators on our phones, right? Like, we have calculators everywhere we look. So, okay. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't think about the brand of calculator. Yeah, unless
you other calculators down there.
I'm so used to like the. Oh yeah, we do have the college calculator. So yeah, this one's easily like D tier, like below the markers in D tier. I think that's a good spot for it.
Like the buttons don't work half the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but now hold on, because you can write boobies on this one.
I was gonna say, I was about to mention that's the one you can write boobies.
You can type boobies on it, so maybe it knocks it up a little bit. Maybe bottom of C tier. Okay, C tier, bottom of C tier.
Sharpie highlighter.
Oh, all right. Now we just did the highlighter tier list, but where do highlighters in general rank? I think right below the pencil. I'm okay with right below the pencil. It's very useful, and now, even nowadays it's useful. You still need to highlight things. You will always need to like get the proper notes. The only reason the highlighter feels like it sucks is because you don't know what you need to highlight in your notes at any given point in time.
Yeah.
See, you hardly use them. I disagree. I use them a lot.
I don't know. I gotta go with JT on this one. I feel like if I'm gonna be reading through my notes, I don't need to highlight shit because I'm already reading the whole thing anyway. So maybe that's just me.
I guess, but like when there's vocab terms, like that's when the highlighter is useful for me.
I just make a list of the vocab terms.
Okay, so maybe like below. I don't know.
Bottom of B at most.
Bottom of B at most. Okay, I'm thinking below the glitter markers, just because the glitter markers can like circle and they look cooler, I guess. I don't know. I'm a highlighter enjoyer.
Oh, that's the thing. See, I know I just bashed really hard on highlighters, but I still feel like I get more use out of those than glitter and gel pens.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't look as cool. If you get more use out of it, then I'm thinking top of C tier then, because I think top of C tier is a good compromise.
Okay.
Because it's not quite as useful as Sharpies and composition books, but still. Okay, big scissors and safety scissors. Safety scissors go in the fucking F tier. Safety scissors are so terrible and shit. I hate them. Hate, nothing but hatred.
The entire point is you can't cut yourself. No, you can't cut anything else either.
Right. Yeah, like it's so annoying. And the big scissors, when you cut through like the initial cut of construction paper for a school project and you slide it through, that puts it right below the sharpener. I'm gonna say it's S tier.
Slides.
I'm gonna
slide, dude.
I think it's top of S tier. The butter knife scissors, beautiful. Right below the pencil sharpener in S tier.
That works for me. What the hell is that thing up next?
This is a binder.
Oh shit.
Binders. This particular binder. Is there another brand of binder? No. So I'm gonna assume this is just binders in general. Binders in general are S tier. Like you use those into adulthood. I'm putting them even above the scissors. Like you will always need a binder, right? Like when you go into big business, you're gonna need a binder. Like when you keep track of your finances, a binder. Bottom of A, that's bullshit.
Well, I think. Yeah, like I like the binder because it's like folders are great, but the binder is the folder on steroids. You can put folders in your binder.
Lacks any style? Hold on, you didn't just say that to me. Binders for kids. You didn't just say they lack any style.
Yeah, that's a lie, dude.
Look at this fucking shit right here. Look at these! You're telling me they fucking have no style? You can get a camo one. This one has soccer balls, dude. You can put any stickers you want. You can draw on it. If it's plain. You can put
I remember
anything
I had
you
my
want.
name written on the side in like faded Sharpie on every one of my binders I've ever had in my life. That blue one there, that one was the classic.
This is the one everyone had. If you knew what you were doing, you had this one.
That handle saves lives.
Oh, thank you for the resub. I don't know why
that
that's
looks
not.
Like style to me. Wubsy GG.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you so much for the resub, Infamous. I appreciate everything you do for us. But now I know I need to put the green screen on because that sucks. It's gotta be S tier. Look at this binder right here. Do you think Jennifer is ever gonna regret getting this binder? Why is this? Anyway. I think we've proven our point. Binders are S tier. Backpacks. I hated carrying around a backpack. That was me though. I absolutely hated it.
One of the people that would like when they get on the bus and they sit down, do you keep the backpack on your back? Or do you like take it off and like put it on your lap or on the floor?
Fuck no, we always take those off. Hell no.
I never took them off.
Really? That's
really.
Interesting.
I might be wrong in the head for that.
Your back
but I never did that. It actually doesn't. And the thing is, like a lot of the time, like there was a couple years, either in middle school or high school, or maybe both.
You're getting killed in the chat.
I see that. Like I said, I'm probably wrong in the head for that. But here's the thing. There was a couple years where I didn't have to carry around that much stuff. So instead of using the backpack, this is another reason why binders are S tier. Is that blue binder we were looking at earlier with the handle?
Yeah.
I just sat that shit on my lap. I didn't need a backpack. I put all my shit in that binder.
Everything you needed. Right. Yeah, 100%. The only time you needed backpacks is if you did like an extracurricular and you needed to carry some other shit. Backpacks, I'm thinking like top of C tier maybe. Well, it has to go above composition books. All right, B tier, right there in B tier.
They're calling for bans.
No, we aren't banning them. We just got to keep a closer eye. We just got to keep a closer eye on them. That's all. The metal water bottle.
I deserve the nerd emoji.
Oh god. Okay, the metal water bottle is the best type of water bottle. But some schools you couldn't bring them. Like ours, you had to have like a teacher note to bring them.
Oh yeah, and the clear, everything be clear.
Yeah, everything had to be clear. I love these. Yeah, like our school, you couldn't bring them because kids were bringing alcohol in their water bottles, and now you had to have every water bottle clear.
The classics.
So, I'm thinking, just for that fact alone, it can't really hit 8. I gotta put it bottom of A tier anyways. It's just such a good water bottle. Yeah. Metal water bottles are F tier? What are you smoking? What type of tobacco do they have over in the fucking across the pond land? Get out of my chat right now, dude. Bruh. We are metal water bottle enjoyers over here.
Unless the water is cold.
It keeps the water cold!
What kind of warm water are you drinking, man?
No, but even then, if you put it in the metal water bottle, it keeps it cold. That's the point. The binder take was ass. You're on crack cocaine. No, the binder take is based. I'm okay.
Binders are based.
Binders are based as fuck.
Deny that.
These fuckers be having to heat up.
Keep crisps in their water bottles.
Okay, I guess regional differences we can make an exception. They keep crisps in there. Okay, the regional difference. Touch the bottle. Okay, in the summer, sure. I get it. But you put like a layer of paint. Like it doesn't really look like this, right? Like you have a little layer of paint or like decal over it. So it isn't like that. But I can understand why it's lower for you. But I've only ever had positive experiences. Bottom of A tier. Why is there like some fucking royalty-free ad music playing? Like I feel like I'm in an ad for like a crypto scam. Bang, skip.
Nice.
Okay.
Why are there so many lunchboxes in this list?
No, there are different lunchboxes. I agree. So this is like a utility lunchbox, useful. This is like rich family shit, though.
Oh yeah, it's like the ergonomic lunchbox.
Yeah. This is like rich family. They cut up avocados every morning for their kids. I mean, very useful even into adulthood. And you can carry it around as an adult and look somewhat professional. I think just below the metal water bottle for this one. Now, the fucking the tin metal lunchboxes, S tier.
like-
Top of S tier.
Construction worker lunchbox.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, I'm not even a lunchbox gamer. I've always been a buy the lunch gamer.
Yeah.
That's just kind of how it was. So I can't really have any input on any of the lunchboxes.
That's fair. I packed whenever my family had the shit to pack because just I home food was always better to me. But
Understandable.
metal lunchboxes, without question, the coolest fucking lunchboxes. You never saw them really, but back in the day, and like if someone would bring them, they were the coolest kid in the playground.
You could hear those lunchboxes.
Oh,
like you
God.
could hear somebody open them and it would be like, we weren't. Anytime you like open it up.
And if they still have it, it looks the exact same as the day they bought it, because that's just how that's just
durable,
longevity.
Built to last.
Amazing self-defense tools. Yeah, for sure. If some kid was calling you a stink ball on the playground,
It's macaroni.
the Vine boom sound effect. Oh, right over the head. Oh, the box of 64 crayons. Gotta be S tier.
That goes hard. Especially,
be
there was
S-tier.
one I had, I forget the number of crayons it had in it, but it had a crayon sharpener in the back of the box.
Yeah, that's what this one is.
That went hard.
But is it above or below the Space Defender lunchbox? I think
It might
it's
even
gotta
be
be
below
above.
pencil sharpener because in my experience, the crayon sharpener in the box didn't always work. It was more of a most of the time thing, but the the electric pencil sharpener worked 99.9% of the time.
That's true, but if you put crayons in that sharpener, it would like kill it. Like that's how they died. Is kids put the crayons in the sharpener. So
I see your point.
I think above the sharpener. As an adult, the sharpener is the best thing to ever exist. It's so satisfying to use. And even in school when you had it, it was nice. But the box of 64 crayons, man, using macaroni and cheese orange, that shit was awesome.
Seafoam green.
On God. All right, Elmer's glue, my favorite drink. I didn't. Okay, here's my take on Elmer's glue. My hand says B, but the nose says S. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna act
Marines
like
are definitely putting the crayons in S tier.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, the crayons and the glue together, if they were like in the same category, like if they were in the same picture, that's S tier. Like that's an ultimate snack. You're set for weeks on food.
Yeah, that's lunch and dinner right there.
But I only have frustrating experiences with Elmer's glue. Elmer's glue is it signifies times where I had to finish a big project that was like 90% of my grade, and that was always just a really stressful time for me. There's something satisfying about putting the liquid glue. Yeah. Oh wait, glue tiers are on this tier list too. Like glue sticks are on this tier list too. Yeah, definitely above glue sticks.
And the glue gun.
Has to be glue. What the fuck? I've never. Okay. Anyway, B tier above the Sharpies. I'm feeling. I think that's a good place for it. It's satisfying putting it on, but at the same time, like there's negative emotions tied to it. So
This might be a hot take, but I'm actually a glue stick enjoyer.
Really? We'll get to the glue sticks.
All right, we'll get there.
The glue gun? What the fuck? You could just have a hot glue gun in school?
I think I've only ever used one in school once, and that was in aviation maintenance college. No other time.
Right. Yeah, like as an adult, you use this very sparingly, but I mean, I'm putting this below the markers. I feel like that's really useless. Just keep the Elmer's glue on you. Okay, pencil cases.
You didn't need these because you had binders.
No, wait, hold on. There's multiple. That's true. You didn't need them because of binders. They had them built in.
Bruh.
These ones in particular, we have the 3 different pencil cases. So let's go down the line. This one's like a fancy one. It has like all the little things sorted out for you.
That's got to be the best one.
I think, I don't know. My nostalgia is hitting me hard because I think this is the worst one, and I think this plastic one is the best. Just because it has the best memories.
The plastic blue one, I remember that one from fucking kindergarten.
Right.
That shit went hard. The click sound you made when it closed, it slapped.
I remember my teacher writing my name on it in Sharpie. Yeah. Okay, this pencil case, if you're carrying one of these around in high school, you're a piece of shit. Let's be honest. You fucking suck.
True.
In elementary school and below, it's based. But
in line.
I think above the protractor. A little above the protractor.
I'm satisfied with that.
The zipper ones, I'm thinking it's above C tier, below the composition book, I think. Bottom of B tier. And the plastic ones, you're only ever using, let's be honest, you're not using these in anywhere else but elementary school. But in elementary school, they're S tier.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
go maybe A.
Yeah, at the same time, that kind of knocks it down a little bit.
Yeah, like that's the only time you'll ever use them.
As cool as they are and as good as they are, that's the only time we're using them. I'm putting them below everything else in A tier. Okay, dry erase markers. I think above pencils in B tier, maybe. I mean, they just do what they do. There's nothing special about
them. They're a classic, but they're also a classic. You know, you see them all the time.
What else are they good for? Nothing, right? Top of B tier, I think. Glue sticks. Okay, you're gonna have to convince me on glue sticks.
All right, here's my thing, right? The glue, the liquid glue, like you get that shit on your fingers, it stays on there for extended amounts of time, and you try to peel that off, it's like you're peeling your skin off. But the glue stick, you just don't really have that issue that often because you have less of a risk of getting it on your fingers because it's at the other end of the stick. And you put that shit on, when you have the purple one, the purple paste, that's the stuff. You want that stuff. I see that shit. I see you.
No, I think the purple ones are the worst ones, but okay, it's your opinion.
It's a hot take.
Yeah. I think okay, now Infamous brought up an interesting point on the expo markers, like you could make little lightsabers out of them. But that's still B tier. I think it's still top of B tier.
Yeah.
Maybe
expo markers are where they belong.
Yeah, right. I think no matter what you say about them, they're right there. Even like in their best. But okay, glue sticks, I hear your argument. It's less cumbersome. It's a lot more convenient. It never ever makes anything stick to anything though. Every time I use a glue stick on something, it falls apart. Every single time.
Okay, reasonable argument.
So, I'm willing to put it below just the Elmer's glue.
Okay.
But they're on the same tier. It's not like a drastic. Yeah. It's not a drastic change. The hand pencil sharpeners.
F tier. Straight F tier.
Bottom of F tier. It's above these two. No, I don't think bottom of F tier. But
really, I don't know. I feel like I might actually have a better time sharpening my pencil with the safety scissors than the hand sharpeners.
Okay, dude. But are you telling me it's better than a protractor, or it's worse than a protractor? It's got to be better than a protractor.
That's a compass, my man.
Oh well. Yeah.
I don't know what the protractor's doing.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I called it the complete wrong thing. It's appropriate for the sad piano to be playing right now.
I guess it does go.
It's above the compass.
It goes above the compass.
I think it's top of F tier. It's like the best of everything that sucks about school. Here's a dark horse. The water bottle with the water measurements. Now, I use one of these today. In school, though, why?
Remember the one our boy T had that said it was like spill proof, and when he opened it up and tried to drink it and it spilled.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
No, this one, the mouth hole is too big, so when you go to drink, it just water flies into your face.
Yeah.
I would put it F tier, but it's definitely not on that tier. Like, it scoffs at everything in that tier. I'm thinking bottom of B tier, below the ruler, or the centimeter ruler. The Hello Kitty lunchbox. That shit goes crazy.
Yeah, that's around the same, maybe a little bit further under the other lunchbox, but
yeah,
still up there.
I think
maybe below the binders, because I could still do a lot with binders. I could put a granola bar in my binder.
I
the
think
binder was the multi-purpose, all-use.
Okay. So what's important to recognize? We can't just look at the Hello Kitty. This is a zipper cloth lunchbox, and I don't like the zipper cloth lunchboxes at all. Hello Kitty is bumping it up for me. Yeah, if it's out in the rain, I guess, but like it would be gross.
The lunchbox gets wet, and you're carrying that around. That handle, the way that handle feels when it's wet, is not cool at all. That shit sucks. It feels so weird.
Yeah. I don't know. These are the ones I used through most of my life. I didn't like them. I think it's gotta be. I'm thinking bottom of B tier or A tier. I mean,
okay.
Bottom of A tier sounds fair to me.
Right below the plastic pencil case. That seems to fit.
I think that fits perfect. Now, okay. Mechanical pencils. Are we mechanical pencil lovers? One in the chat if you like the mechanical pencil.
The deal with mechanical pencils, right? It depends on the kind of mechanical pencil you have. Like, we could do a whole tier list on mechanical pencils if we had the time. Yeah. See, the ones, like, the simple ones where you just have the little, where you push down the eraser and snap it down, those things broke all the time. These ones with, like, the button in the middle, they broke less of the time, but if you lost it, you were screwed. Like, this is your favorite pencil, no matter what.
Yeah.
And it's like the most satisfying thing in the world is taking this shit apart, putting it back together, and thinking you're a Jedi master. You just deconstructed a lightsaber and put it back together.
Okay.
So, but it still was like not as prone to breaking as the cheap ones, but still prone to breaking. Like, if you put it back together wrong, you're fucked.
I can appreciate that. But on the converse,
okay,
you are literally like, you have to pay for ammunition for your pencil.
Right. I can't believe I forgot about that.
You have to pay for the ammo for your pencil. So you have all of that, but at the same time, it's like a pencil with microtransactions.
And then trying to get the right lead, the right width.
Yeah.
Because you'd be like, yo, you got any lead? And he's like, I got 0.25 millimeters. And then it's like, sorry, man, I need 0.5.
Someone said, fucking Ty said EA pencil. It's below, I'm even below glue sticks.
Okay, yeah.
I can't fuck with, I'm a mechanical pencil hater. I'm a hater for the mechanical pencil.
I mean, like, I liked my mechanical pencils, but even then, if I had to choose, I would go with a regular pencil. I will get a new pencil before having to deal with the constant reloading and resupplying of mechanical pencils. Right.
Number 2 pencils came in boxes of like 100. Like, you never ran out. You never, ever ran out. Absolutely never. No, we're mechanical haters. Sorry.
Yeah.
Cry.
I was on the fence, but now I'm a mechanical hater.
Yeah. L Chad.
Serial murderer.
L infamous, dude. Okay, now, the big time calculators, they gotta be S tier.
Texas Instruments TI-84.
I think it was 83, but...
there's a bunch of them.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Now, I gotta be S tier. Like, you have...
Doom on that thing.
On God, you can run up some Minecraft. They're just the most useful. You're using these into college. Like, you're using these like all as a child and into now adulthood. Best calculator, every single utility possible. You still can use your phone for the same effect, but these ones are S tier. I gotta put them like above the big scissors, but like I think that's as high as they go in S tier though.
Like, there was not much more satisfying than putting a bunch of numbers into that little chart and then it creates this crazy looking graph. That was the stuff.
Okay, Ty, I know you hate binders with a fucking passion, but it is not above the binder. I'm sorry. You carry that calculator in your binder. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, sorry, dude. Now, if there was like categories of binder where they had the zip up ones and also this plastic one's like B tier. Sure.
Yeah. Like the zip up ones with the handles and shit, and like the little pencil cases on the side with the zippers.
Those are where this is. Like, this is categorizing every binder. So, and then the last one, what's special about the
More colored pens. Woo!
Oh, wait. Okay, so these are the other mechanical pencils. So these are the ones, these are the shit ones. Okay, so that changes our categorization. So, this one is like below composition books, like a little above the pencil case.
Okay.
And I think this one just goes right above the pencil now, because now that they're different, like these are leagues ahead of these mechanical pencils.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Unsubscribing.
So so you're a lover. Okay, so you want to have to take the eraser out every time you refill your pencil.
Oh,
that's
when
what you want.
Just trim your fingernails, and you're trying to, and the eraser is worn down to be flush with the pencil lead holder itself, and you can't get it out no matter what you do. That shit sucks.
Mm-hmm. You know what you use to take off the eraser when you trim your fingernails? You use a number 2 pencil.
Exactly.
So, I think that's an L on Infamous. You have the worst mechanical pencil takes I've ever heard in my life. I think this is a proper placement.
Yeah.
Now, final thoughts on the tier list. Number 2 pencil is the yellow pencils. That's what
it's like a regular pencil.
Yeah.
The lead pencil.
Yeah, right.
Pencil. Are there number 1 pencils? A random post-tax?
The Among Us pencil.
Let's go!
Who is the imposter? Question mark. That goes crazy. Okay. Of course, pencil makers manufactured 1, 2, 2.5, 3, and 4.
The harder the core and lighter the markings. Finally, pencil lore.
So, now a book fair tier list is a good idea.
Oh yeah,
but
like remember those pens with like the 4 or 5 or 6 different colors all in that one pen that you had like flip down the switch for?
I use one of those today. I use like a 4-color pen on like my on a notebook. But I will say the best thing you could possibly get from those book fairs is the erasers. The erasers that look like hamburgers and you could pick them apart. Absolutely, hours of entertainment for child me.
May not exactly pertain to bookstore stuff, but like the big eraser that was like, this one's for really big mistakes. That was, you could fit that shit in your binder.
Okay. This is a good tier list. I'm okay with the placements. There was a little bit of controversy in the chat, but everything's where it belongs. Let's be honest with ourselves. Perfect. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you agree with anything else, do tell me why. Chat, this is your chance to say bye to YouTube. Thank you so much. Stop by the stream. Tell me another tier list we got to do. And as if we don't have enough. And I will talk to you later. Take care. And that cuts. Okay, perfect.